Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife palace scattered as everyone heard it themselves. The gods were not joking when they said your destiny is best with Queen Naomi or be stripped of everything. Puerto Rican Reverend Priestess told Ooni of Ife the gods took back their ancient staff. You know that, something has happened in the palace. Over the weekends, we heard something that has to do with the ancient staff. And they said that this happened after the lightning struck. Oni had reached out to get his ancient staff only to find out that the staff had disappeared from the metal box that houses the staff. And the fact that the small room that houses that metal that houses the staff is a place where nobody goes to. It's only Kabiyesi that enters that room, and he enters the room from the back. And so they all know that nobody could have had the audacity to go and enter that room and collect the stuff. And then the key to the metal case that houses the ancient stuff is with Kabiyesi. It is only Kabiyesi who knows where it is. God forbid something happens to Kabiyesi today. The locals, the traditional people will be able to know how to, invoke the key and bring it back to them. And so when Ooni of Ife saw what came upon him, it was looking like an attack. They said it came in a form of lightning. It was moving like smoke from one point to the other. After it struck, they said Ooni of Ife fell to the ground. The lady that was inside there with him ran out screaming and all of that. And then Ooni of Ife saw the way that lightning was moving like smoke from one point to the other. Ooni of Ife knew that it was an attack. Ooni of Ife quickly reached to the room and opened the room, went quickly, opened the box, reached out for the ancient staff, only to find out that the ancient staff was not there anymore. Palace went gaga. Like everybody was everywhere scattered, that nobody believed what had happened, because they said it is such an abomination for that staff to have just disappeared the way it did, that it's something that could never have happened. That if that has happened, it is happening because something has gone really, really wrong, right? And so because of this, they said they had tried to get Iyanifa to speak on this issue. Iyanifa has been very busy, and maybe she doesn't want to, get involved again, because that she came to really love Olori Naomi, and the fact that things have turned out to be this way with Olori Naomi is not something that she likes. She's very upset, and that she's been very apprehensive. But then again, they said there is a revered Puerto Rican priestess that is very strong, one of the strongest priestess, okay? They had to speak, try to move them from Puerto Rico over the weekend to come and to find out what was going on. They said there were 3 of them who came. As soon as the most senior one entered the palace of the Ooni of Ife, they said that they should leave the wives to the Ooni of Ife, that for once they are right, they have nothing to do with the ancient stuff, that the gods have taken away their ancient stuff. That was the what came out of them, of the priestess's mouth. She said the gods were not joking when they said your destiny is best with Queen Naomi or be stripped of everything, right? That the gods have taken away their ancient stuff. And at that point, it began to make sense as to why the ancient stuff disappeared from that place, because it's not something that any body mortal can just go and carry, and it's not something you play with. That this is a very, very serious thing. That's the ancient stuff, that it could never been that somebody actually went there and picked up the ancient stuff. This is what we are hearing, if the information is true. And so we are hearing that this has got everything to do with Olori Naomi, Kabiyesi finding a way to fix things with Olori Naomi and trying to get Naomi back into the palace. But for me, I want to think that there should be something that should be done concerning this issue and that has to do with Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife. I feel like it would be very unfair for them to want to keep Naomi there even if she doesn't want to be there. Sometimes emotions do not work that way. You might love somebody so much, but when they go ahead and do stuff that is as reprehensible as, sharing the love, giving it to a lot of women, this at this point is not just one, two, three. It's even going to be about 8 women, by the way, that we are talking about right now. And Nami is insisting she doesn't want to be there anymore. Is there a way that they can do something, do some rituals? Ooni of Ife, is there a way that he can do something to ensure that, they don't have to force Naomi to come there? But right now we have had also that the Ooni of Ife, because of the situation of things with the ancient staff, the lightning, which they say is an abomination, they say the Ooni of Ife, the fact also that it does seem as if things are not even working out well for the Ooni of Ife, because while he is struggling to find out what has been going on with the ancient staff and all the blah, 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 and then again, Olori Naomi is also making arrangement to get engaged. This is not the best of time for the Ooni of Ife, but you do know that he is king. He is strong. Even in the face of adversity, he is able to walk tall and act as though nothing is happening. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Della Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the sauce is still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. Happy New Week to you. I pray that God will bless you, bless the work of your hands, and give you that which you desire. Happy new season, and I pray that everything is going to fall into its natural equilibrium for you in life. Thank you so much for always being here. If you yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. We have got a report that they have, ascertained what happened to the ancient staff, that the gods, the ancestors have collected their own ancient staff. So what they are doing, they are upset, even the lightning and everything that happened, that they are very, very upset over the disposition of the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. And they said that explains the reason why Ooni of Ife has given detailed information on what he intends to do to rescue his marriage with Olori Naomi, that he is indeed going to move out of the present palace of the Ooni of Ife and prepare a new one where he will be moving out with Olori Naomi. So this time, he didn't even say Dr. Elizabeth, neither did he say Dr. Impetus. They said this time he is saying that he is moving with Olori Naomi. So right now, he wants to give Naomi all the reasons not to say no anymore. Give Naomi all the reasons to understand that, yes, he is ready to make that thing work out. But the thing, this sounds a little promising to me as an individual, but is Ooni of Ife going to keep it? Like, is it something that Kabiyesi is going to keep? Or is it going to get to a point then he will change again and say, okay, I want to go ahead and marry more wives, bring these women to the palace and all of that? Because these are the kind of things that we have been seeing in time past. Is it going to happen again? But at the end of the day, whether that is going to happen or not, you do know that it is not my decision or your decision to make. It's Naomi's decision to make. Because from what we are hearing is that Naomi is ready to move on with her life without the Ooni of Ife. But let's see how this play out. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.